Hello, it's Tommy from the Little Piano Store. This is a Yamaha U3A made in Japan. It's been refurbished in Japan and then brought to the UK to be sold. They've done so much work to it, including repolishing all the case. The key tops have all been repolished. The pedals have been polished as well, felting under the keys. The list is quite endless. They've refaced the hammers as well, cleaned the strings, soundboard, pins, everything you can think of has been touched in some way to make it look like a brand new piano again. A bit of a story with this one, as I was unpackaging it. So this was a Yamaha U3A, just a standard one, and unpackaging it. And I always test it first just before I accept them, because if there's anything wrong, you just never know. It's not really something I'd want to sell if there's something wrong with it. And yeah, so the first octave I played sounded pretty much like that. So I was like, what's up with the piano? So I carried on playing it. I went wrong again. I was like, actually, I don't think it's me. It's actually the piano. So standard keyboard width from the end key to the end key here is around 123 centimeters thereabouts. They're all standard sizes because you can go from one piano to another and play it as you normally would. But this has actually been shrunk down, so you've still got 88 keys. But the width is 113 centimeters in this case. So I think it works out to about 1.8 mil difference per key. And you start to wonder, well, why do that? And the more I thought about it and researched it, it was actually designed for someone with smaller hands. So to have this done, to have it sort of fitted, and it looks like all the keys are original from Yamaha actually, because they've got the same dowels and stickers on the back as the Yamaha factory does. So it would have cost a fortune to have it, custom made for someone with smaller hands. And it does make sense because everyone's hand sizes are different. We have different size shoes, for example. So why not make different size keyboards to make it feel better to play for the size of hands you've got? So yeah, someone did spend a lot of money, I'd assume, having this done. Some people I've spoke to that actually do this say it's a lot of work because they angle the keys all differently at the back. So the action and everything inside itself is exactly the same. The only thing they've changed is the keys and how they angle to hit the action on the inside. And like I say, quite a big job. And on top of that, which is even better news actually, they've replaced the unusual Yamaha U3s and U1s. You always get plastic sharps on here, but these are all ebony, and that's quite an expensive upgrade as well, because ebony wood's quite expensive. So yeah, it's quite a special one. It's a bit of a long story, but it is a special Yamaha. And as far as I know, I think I'm the only shop in the UK actually advertising this. So it might be the only one in the UK that exists. I don't know. If you have one, let me know. I'd be interested in hearing your story about it. So standard, you've got 88 keys, although they are thinner. You've got 3 pedals. Your middle one is your practice mode. Just press that over to the left. Brings the sound down a little bit. If I'm playing it wrong, it's because I'm not used to this sort of width of the keys. Just to give you an idea of the sort of stretch you can get on this. So on a standard piano, I could probably do an octave and maybe 1 or octave and 2. I've got quite small hands actually. But on this, I can just about do from the C to the F. I've got no chance on a standard keyboard to do that. So for me, maybe some of the bigger pieces where you need to stretch those octaves or tenths or whatever, this might be actually better for me long term. But like I say, if you've got small hands and this is the only piano that you'll play in your free time, you'd be probably better off with this. It's got a nice even tone to it. Nice bass, treble, nice and clear. Like I say, it just takes a little bit of getting used to if you've always played standard sized keyboards. But you do get used to it pretty quickly, he says. But just just plays just like most U3s. You would never assume it was different in any other way other than the keys. Touch is nice and even as well, just where you want it. So yeah, there's not much more I can say about it. What you do get with the price is you do get the stool to match. You can upgrade the stool if you want. If you want a bit more of a cushion, a bit more fancier stool, you can. You're not limited just to that one. You do get a free delivery, ground floor, all included as well, and the setup, all included. 5-year warranty as well. I think I'm one of the only shops that offer the 5 years. I've seen some 10-year warranties and etc., but they're so vague in what you actually get for that 10-year warranty. It's not really a warranty at all. But yeah, I offer a 5-year warranty with these. If they're in the right house with the right settings and in the right conditions, they last ages, these pianos. You'd easily see another 30-40 years out of this if well maintained, serviced every year. So this is how it sounds.